يعني كمان ما كم هتلاقي
Jeho, Lord. Very good. Good morning everybody. Hope you're well. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a random instance and I will ask you to come a little bit closer because the sun will reach you and it's gonna be really hot. It would be nice to have a nice circle around to get a little bit closer and refreshing, and we're gonna do a little exercise at the beginning to for everyone to be arrive here mentally, physically. So just come a little closer, please.
The pass it around and smell it as long as you want.
Please try to create like a circle, so there is some space here. You okay? Yeah. She's gonna move there. Perfect. So, okay. Okay. Wait until everyone is arriving to the space. Perfect. Beautiful. So, how are you today?
Good.
Good? Perfect. It's almost the last day, yeah? It's a little tiring. Too much party, too much dancing at night. I was dancing here until the morning. And I woke up, I did my exercise and meditation to arrive here back to the space, and I try to give you the best what I can for today. So I would like to invite you for a little prayer, a little exercise for the beginning. It's going to be very easy. I think you all know about Om. So I would ask you to sit up a little bit, just straight back, yeah? And put your palms together, just on this area, just the heart area. And we're gonna breathe in and out, and then we're gonna sing 3 long Om. So please do with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I'm going to give a prayer to my spiritual master. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, welcome. Today, I'm going to give a brief story about myself. Have you been here on the last presentation where I was talking about my sailing experience, vagabond life? Please raise your hands if you were here. 1, okay, 2, 3, nice. And the second presentation about a little bit of soul and connection, who we are. How many people were here? Not much. Oh, you? Cool. So, yeah, I'm just gonna introduce myself because most of you don't know me. My name is Bátor. I'm here from Hungary, and I'm traveling most of my life, just around the world, for seeking realization, seeking truth, seeking the meanings of life, seeking of who am I really deep inside. Because when I grew up in a family, in a place, I went to the society, and society puts some labels on it. Like, this is your name. Bátor means brave. So I was kind of like a brave guy always, but there was only a label. And the society gives some kind of like norms, terms, rules. Like you have to behave in this, you have to behave like what you want to be when you grow up. Like when I was a child, my mom asked me like, what you gonna do when you grow up? I was like, I don't know. I'm still growing. What is life? Do I need to be someone or something? Is it necessary? Is it really necessary to be a lawyer, be an employee, be a doctor or whatever? Is it really necessary? I couldn't give answer. I said, I don't know. I just want to be nothing. I just want to be me, truly me. And she was a little bit upset about my answer. So yeah, when I started to grow up, I went into teenage and I had many difficulties. But I started to ask questions about the deep questions. What is life? What is my purpose in life? Why I am here? What I need to do? And I started to search. I went to the library, I went to the YouTube, checked some, you put in the Google like, what is the meaning of life? Like, I really done that. Like, there was so many things came out and I couldn't know what's the meaning, what's the real meaning. I said, I need to figure out this. This is frustrating me. Like, I couldn't believe that life is just like, working 9 to 5, then going to party at the weekend, then start again on Monday, raise a family, have a car, have a home, and then die. And then I thought, no, life must be more. I want to go for an adventure. And I was really lucky because I was 15 years old and I saw one guy on the YouTube. He sailed around the world in a small, like a little small 6 meters boat, and he spent 2 years just traveling around the world. And I saw his story. It was a conversation with a woman and interview, and he was just so chilled. He just came back from the circumnavigation. He was super chill guy, like around my age, 29, 28, something like that. And he just came back after 2 years traveling non-stop around the world in a 6 meter sailboat but built for lakes. And I thought, what? Is this possible? And it was the proof it's possible. He came out all with his stories and his adventures and all these amazing things. But for me, it was just like, wow, that's what I want to do in life. Like, this is my purpose. I want to have adventure. I want to feel what is to be alive. What is to be a human. And he motivated me with his stories so much. And I started to create like a dream, like a bucket list, like what I want to do. I want to sail around the world. I want to travel in so many countries. Like I think most of you want this, but somehow society is captures us, and and show another idol, like, no, you have to be this, you have to be that, because why we have to do like that? Why we cannot go for adventure? Why we cannot go for exploring life? And all this, this motivated me so much. So I wrote it down, like what I want to do in life, and I let it go. And my life kept going. I became like 18. I had many difficulties when I was in teenage with the schools, with the system, and people putting everything like in the box, and I was kind of like outside of the box. I didn't feel I'm matching into this society. I didn't feel I'm matching into this box. And then when I became 18, I started to see more philosophical topics. Some books came to me, some lectures came to me about the ancient science of the soul, the ancient science of the Vedas, philosophy, and I felt like, whoa, like kind of like ecstasy, when you feel like something juicy, something is tasty, something is spicy, and I felt like, yeah, this knowledge is giving me some goosebumps. This knowledge gives me some kind of deeper feeling. And I was studying and studying and studying, and I finished high school when I was 21, and they decided, okay, now it's my time. I give my promise to my mom, I'm gonna have a final degree, but now that's on my way. I can go wherever I want. I can do on my own adventure, and then I started to travel. So that was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago almost. And since then, so many things happened. I get a free sailboat. That was the topic of my last presentation. I sailed from Norway to Mexico, and of course I fall in love. I think we all fall in love in someday, someone. And I went through all this relationship, ups and downs, and sailing, like being on the ocean 1 month, and sailing together with my partner, going to the Caribbean, and it was middle of the COVID, so you can imagine it was sometimes super beautiful, and sometimes very challenging. And the whole world was locked down. We were on the small sailboat. My boat was a little bit bigger, not 6 meter, it was 9 meter, almost like this stage from this blue to that blue. You can imagine we lived in this space with my loved one for almost 1 year long. So it was really like a challenging, like a relationship issues, because we were fully in love to each other, but we had to overcome our difficulties to live together in a small space on a boat. So of course we ended up to have a little break when we reached Mexico. That was the plan, to reach Mexico. And she jumped off, she went to the land to recover all this heavy trip what we've been through. All of this kind of like a psychedelic journey. I don't know, many of you probably had some psychedelics in life. If not, that's your business, I don't know. So yeah, I was into that as well. So I tried everything in life, and I can compare this sailing experience to like the most epic psychedelic journey, because when you're out of the ocean for 1 month long, it's kind of like you haven't seen the land, you haven't seen nothing. So you just on your boat with your loved one, with your mind, and then things comes out. Like it's like a deep meditation, a deep retreat. So I felt like, yeah, this is kind of like a heavy trip, but I like it. I really love this. And also the Caribbean, like different cultures, different style, traveling always. Traveling, I believe it's a mystical experience. When you don't know what's gonna happen next day, it's like a mystical experience, because you don't know what to expect. So therefore you can be fully in the moment. And I try to live like that since I started travel. Not predict anything what's gonna happen. Just let the divine decide. Let me just like a channel, like a tool, like a puppet of the hand of the divine. So we ended up in a separate way, and of course it hurts when love goes away, when your loved one goes away, and you're finally again alone. before you were like together and you started to build together like a soul, like another soul together, and then this soul breaks and then you like alone again, and then I had to find myself again back. And I was already in the spiritual path. I was back practicing chanting and mantra singing, and then I thought like, yeah, this is it. I felt like all of the psychedelic experience what I had, it gives a little hint of this transcendental happiness. But when I practice this sadhana and this spiritual progress, it gives me like a steady happiness, not just like a temporary happiness what comes with a nice mushroom trip or like whatsoever. It's kind of like a slow up high journey, and you never come back. That's the beauty of that. So yeah, I was practicing and I was started to chanting the mantra, chanting this transcendental vibration, the Hare Krishna mantra. And I was praying from my heart, like, please, Lord, please, Krishna, send me some association, because I don't really fit in this society. My loved one is gone. I'm alone now. I can expect nothing, just you. Just please send me someone who I can associate, who I can share my love as I want, as it has to be. Because we all want love. We all would like to be loved and be loved. That's our true nature. But we don't know how to love properly. And then I started to pray from the depth of my heart. And the miracles happen when you pray from the depth of your heart. The Matrix is a kind of like this reality, and it gives you everything what you want. If you have a true desire and you know what you really want, life will fulfill it. That's the nature of life, because life is actually conscious, and we are also conscious. And we are also eternal, as life is eternal. And we have another aspect, is bliss, is happiness. So I started to feel happy. I started to feel like, okay, whatever happened, I'm gonna feel happy. I'm just gonna do my things, what I need to do, meditate, doing yoga, doing whatever I was doing.